gave you all the love I got. I gave you more than I could give. I gave you love. I gave you all that I had inside, and you took my love. You took my love. Didn't I tell you what I believe? Did somebody say that? I've got all this phlegm going on.
No, that was
good. Over the summer,
you had me hot.
Yo, what's up, y'all? You all here with Eddie the artist right now. I'll give you a quick backdrop of who I am. I was born January 28th. I'm gonna leave the year undated. I'm an Aquarius. In 2013, I was diagnosed with lymphoma brain cancer. When I first got that news, I was a little bit devastated, but you know, I didn't trip too much. I was more so focused on the end goal, the objective, which was to get better. And plus, I had a whole bunch of people around me to help me out, you know, with support, being there, my family and friends. They did a good job with that. So, you know, so that's just a little bit. I've interviewed with 95.5 WPGC. Shout out to Tony Ridds. And yeah, there's much more to come.
What's up? This is Living Good Living, another episode of Living Good Living Talks, and I'm with Eddie the artist. What's good, bro?
What's up? Nothing much.
Nothing much, man. It's Sunday. It's the end of May. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I can't wait to leave here. I'm about to go to this pool party, get into the
pool party,
get into the water. You know,
what you about to do there?
You know, I'm about to dive a little bit. Play no game with shark, like I said.
You said dive in. Songs, but they dive. Anyway, I said that because he's an R&B artist, right?
Definitely an R&B artist. So that's what they say. That's what I'm labeled.
That's what they say. Yeah. What do you also consider yourself to be?
I mean, I'm very eccentric, you know. I don't really do labels, you know. It's just wherever I get in, I fit in. You know?
That's not bad to say. Yeah. But you're like, there's the box, and this is you.
Definitely.
You think outside the box.
Definitely. Like,
who influenced that? I see a little Frank Ocean influence right now.
Wow, I've never even thought about Frank Ocean.
Just because of your style, you know.
Right.
Frank, this is something I can see Frank wearing.
Yeah. Or Miguel.
That too.
Miguel, that's
one of my favorite artists.
He's like really cool. Like his style, everything. He's just an individual, you know. It's like some individuals are individuals together. Some individuals are just individuals, you know. Like they're their own person. So yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. I'm just trying to be me.
Now, how will you achieve that? You know,
I mean, just being true to who I am, staying honest and open, transparency. You know, that's
transparency. Yeah, is that a big thing in your music? Because I was listening to some of your songs.
Definitely. Me, and I feel like, you know, since the simple fact that I write my own lyrics, that, you know, transparency is all I can put forth, you know, cause
the real you.
Exactly. I'm not about to say something I can't relate to while I'm singing, you know.
No, relatability, that's a big thing when you're a music artist, because people only listen to artists that they like and they can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
How is Eddie relatable to somebody that never heard you before?
I feel like just my story. Everybody has a story.
You have a story.
Everyone has.
Does that story involve overcoming something?
Yes, definitely. In 2013, I was diagnosed with lymphoma brain cancer.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people was like, "Oh God, this is the end of your life," and I'm like, "No, we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna move past this because I know that this can't be my exit ticket. This can't be it. It's like be more than like
more of like a sign of, you know, you got to go through the hardship to get to where you want to be.
Right. I used to think that I could skip steps, but you know, I was humbled very quickly. Not that I was not a humble person, but you know, every now and then I feel like we get knocked down just to, you know, recognize that we have to keep that humility. You know. That's
wow. Wow. You ever consider making an album about that? The whole concept? I mean, usually artists make albums because they've been through something. Kind of like what Kendrick Lamar did with Good Kid, Mad City.
Right.
You can do something about that.
No, after this EP, I'm definitely going to look into that.
Like a little short film too.
Yeah.
Do you have any footage of that moment? Or your recovery process?
I took one picture of it and I posted it on my old Facebook. For me, I don't know, I'm a private person.
I get it.
So I didn't want to I have no issue telling people my story, but that's something that I wanted. That's part of my healing process, going through things on my own time, you know. So I definitely kept that.
Place.
Definitely,
Eddie the artist.
Yeah, definitely kept that family related. Yeah,
that's powerful. Now, since you said your inner process, and I'm all about processes and what you do on a day-to-day basis, I'm gonna tell you a scenario. Okay. You're waking up in the morning. What is Eddie thinking? He just got everything out your eyes. You don't like being woken up. I'll be real.
Well, first and foremost, it's gonna happen at the fourth time I press the snooze button. I never get straight up.
You're like,
never get straight up. I give myself 15-minute increments, but that's why I'm always late to work. But
what are you working out, by the way?
Blow Pierce, Friendship Public Charter School, Blow Pierce.
Okay.
Yeah, Blow Pierce. But yeah, the first thing that comes to my mind is I gotta brush my teeth. That's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Hygiene.
It's definitely hygiene. Brush my teeth, wash my face. If I didn't shower that evening before, hop in the shower and then get out to get to work. That's my everyday morning routine. I might grab breakfast, I might not. If I grab breakfast, that's gonna throw off my normal routine because I just keep going. Yeah.
You don't eat breakfast?
Sometimes.
Why not? I just want to.
Because I be running behind. So.
Quote unquote, fuck them kids.
Right. A couple of times I have to come up with like, are you home? I forgot my keys. You let me in? Can you leave the door unlocked?
Wow. Now we know your morning routine.
Right.
What about your studio routine? Because as an artist, you have to hit the studio sometimes.
Man, I'm telling you, it has to be a whole scenic vibe. Like everything has to match the song that I'm recording to, because anything otherwise would probably throw me off.
Okay.
Like when I'm doing an emotional song, I want the lights off. When I'm doing an up-tempo song, I want the lights on. Give me that shot of Duce right there. You know.
Okay. All right. Let me give you some words as song titles and tell me what environment would you record the song in. Lake.
My room lighting would of course be blue, a dim blue.
Okay.
Yeah, a dim blue.
Legend.
Bright lights. Something that gets me hyped. Something that makes me feel like I'm a legend. You know.
Okay. Let me see. Dream.
Probably some purple lights. Set the aesthetics. Yeah.
Like your outfit.
Yeah, like my outfit.
Yeah. What about lit?
Lit. Red, blue. Yeah, probably a combination of both.
Okay.
Flipping back and forth.
Let's go through your latest project coming up. What can you tell me about it? And how did you come about making this? I'm curious.
Well, I actually started this EP writing like probably 5 years ago. Actually.
5 years?
5 years ago.
Yeah. 5 years? 5 years in the making?
This EP, because like I said...
Do you know how much happened in 5 years?
That's what I'm saying, because when I first started my music, I was in a totally different space. You know?
See.
And I wanted to, cancer came, and I wanted to include all of those emotions in my progress. I wanted to include that in my work. So I didn't plan for cancer, of course, but I went with it as it was happening. I was like, this is great motivation for my EP. This is gonna be my first ever release, So yeah, so I want to take my time on it, but I feel like we've been sitting on it for too long.
No, you definitely get it. And it was crazy. I mentioned Frank Ocean earlier. Yeah, that's what he really does.
Yeah.
Let's look at the gap in time between Nostalgia, Ultra, Channel Orange, and Blonde. We literally had over 600, 700 artists come in between each release. Yeah. Watch them release an album like in 2045.
Yeah. No, definitely.
That's going to be called Past. Right. After that. That shit's going to be called Future.
Space travel.
That's dope. A lot of artists nowadays, well, some artists, not all, they feel the need to release music all the time.
Yeah.
And what you think about that? You think that's pointless, or do you think they have good intentions but they don't know how to market?
To be honest with you, I feel like a lot of people who are under certain contracts have to push out music.
I guess the industrial way because of their contracts. I'm talking about as an independent artist, like somebody without a deal.
I mean, some people do get inspired quickly. You know, some people have that ability to work at faster pace. Not saying that I don't, but I prefer, you know, getting the full experience and then going into the project, you know.
Because you feel like it's more personable.
Definitely.
It's you. It's Eddie the artist.
Eddie the artist.
And Eddie the artist, you were at Howard Theater?
Yes, I was at Howard Theater.
How was that?
Man, every single time, because it's my second time. My second time performing at Howard Theater. Every time I get on Howard stage, it feels like home, man. It feels like home. And the crazy part about it, this is an inside scoop that nobody knows.
Oh.
Before every set that I've had, I did not have a sound check. None of that. Like, what you saw was our first rehearsal. Like, that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, of course we rehearsed prior to it, but rehearsing on Howard stage, that was our set. We never get a sound check there. No disrespect.
And that's a big time station. No, it's cool. That's dope. I found about that you do that. I used to. You ever heard of One Love Massive? It used to be right across the street from Howard Theater.
I haven't.
It's like a mini media company. I worked there a while ago.
Oh, wow.
Now they work with the Washingtonian.
Oh wow.
So there's always been eyes like literally across the street. And you know, in DC, there's a lot of clubs and venues.
Definitely.
What venues did you perform at, and who's seen you? Well, that you know
of. D'Angelo, the guy that
of course
was in Day 26.
We know D'Angelo.
Yeah, I performed for him at Pure Lounge.
Oh wow!
Once before, that was pretty exciting. I think that's the only, other than the what is it called, Bohemian Cavern. I performed at Bohemian Cavern before. But that's all I can think of right now.
Where you performed at?
Yeah.
Where would you like to perform at? Because, you know, you got to perform as an artist.
My dream performing location would be Staples Center.
Staples Center. Hey, that's a place of legends, too. You got to think about...
Oh, yeah. And I also performed at Beat the Streets for Metropolitan.
Oh, yeah.
I performed at Martin Luther King's parade in... 2017, performed for Parade.
So you've been around a little bit.
And Purple Wave.
Definitely
Purple Wave.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've worked with the government a lot.
No, I get it. That's you get it how you get it.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, what about tours? Like, I think goals of an artist is always get on a lit tour.
Definitely.
Like a Broccoli City, the Essence Festival. Like, or even an award show like BET. Name your dream ones. I'm curious, and why?
Probably BET, because that's the era that I grew up in. You know, that was what I fantasized growing up. You know, so I would definitely BET, MTV, that whole era. Like I
get it. I get it. Can you describe how your performance would be? Like, paint a picture for us.
Dramatic. Theatrical. No, have you seen my dancers, man?
Yeah.
Man, those dancers, I let them perform. I just sit up there and sing. I let them perform. Shout out to Raw Element and my girl Poker, man. She's a beast. And her girls that she's training up under her, they're just as monstrous. I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to stop.
Vegan. Can you describe that? You know, that's one of the trends now. Man. People are turning vegan. Why did you turn vegan?
For health reasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of dealing with all this, you know, going on, the congestion and everything. I just want to at least do a good restart of my body, you know what I'm saying? Like, give my body the chance, because our body is always kind of us. I've been in a vehicle accident, as you can see, got beat up, but, you know, my body still stood strong, you know, so I have to make sure that I'm reciprocating that and treating my body well, you know?
No, I get it. There's a lot of athletes that do it too.
Yeah.
You know, I even might be considering going vegan. Well, what would you convince somebody to tell them if they want to go vegan or not? Because, you know, there's one side of it and there's the other side to it. One is Gucci, who been vegan for a while now.
Right.
But there was a video of him on Twitter, and he was mad because he couldn't eat cookout food. It was the It was this white lady interviewing him. He was like, "We got sauteed onions with lettuce and chopped mayo." And he had the most saddest face ever. How would you? What would you convince somebody to spell that? Because that's a big thing.
No,
going vegan, you can't eat good food.
Man,
what are some good spots?
Mental process. I actually just discussed. My best friend is vegan. She's also one of my backup singers. Her name is Kia Green.
Okay.
Look her up on Instagram. Kia_Green.
Okay.
She's like hip to any and everything organic, alkaline based, plant based. So she put me onto this new calf called Vegan Calf.
Okay.
It's right down near Howard University.
Oh wow.
You know what Listen Vision is?
Yeah,
it's like a couple of blocks up from
right up there.
Literally.
Okay.
Literally, it sits right on the corner. I went there. Vegan lasagna, vegan crab cakes. I'm like,
vegan crab cakes.
all this is plant based. That's
a plant based crab cake.
I'm telling you, bomb though. It was bomb. It was bomb. The best vegan crab cake that I've ever had. The best that I've ever had.
Vegan crab cake.
Yeah,
wait, please go on. I gotta hear this.
Yeah, vegan crab cakes, sweet potatoes.
Vegan sweet potato
and string beans. You know, it was just amazing. The experience was amazing. So that was one thing that's helping me on my vegan journey. The fact that I can eat soul food and it's vegan. I love soul food.
You need to make a song about this. Bro, you just told me vegan crab cakes.
I'm telling you, vegan crab cakes, man. So bomb. It looked like a crab cake too. I'm just sitting there like, it gotta be some traces of crab meat in here. It was bomb. I'm like using my fork trying to pick through it like it's nothing. It was all plant based, man.
Like, well,
all
shit.
Plant based.
It tastes like the real thing, and it's better for me.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
So that's one thing that's helping me through my transition because I don't understand how Popeyes keep ending up in my hand. I don't get it. But, you know, that's a challenge that I'm trying to overcome.
Well, you could call Popeyes corporate Popeyes. We need vegan options.
Definitely. Taco Bell's getting one. Burger King's getting one.
Taco Bell? Vegan options?
Yes, man.
That's honestly, that's sobering up food for me.
I'm not sure you can sober up on vegan food. That's a good study.
We should put it to the test.
Right, definitely.
Oh, man. But if there's Eddie the artist and there's Eddie the vegan, what other side is there to Eddie?
Vegan. It's just
Eddie the stylist.
No, this I already get dressed for myself. Metallic, futuristic, but I already get dressed for myself. My co-stylist Ty Fancy _ on Instagram. He always comes through and bless. We put our creative ideas together, and boom, this is how.
I mean, it goes to Frank Ocean feel. A little Prince too. Yeah. I'm just probably saying that because it's perfect. It could be something Prince would wear though.
Right, definitely. Prince would definitely probably hop into these things.
And how did he influence your music? Because I hear a little Prince too.
He just his raw emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to make sure that everything that I do is 100% me. That leads back to the transparency. I think that Prince mastered being
by far
Prince in his music, you know?
Even in his interviews.
I'm telling you, like everything about him was just the same across the board. Everything was the same across the board. He wasn't one person here and another person here. Well, from what I grew up.
No, it was out of curiosity. Mm-hmm. I studied him when he died because I always knew of him. I was like, Prince is one of the legends.
Yeah,
but when I looked to his stories and I found out he played high school basketball, he was all state. Like that story of Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah,
that's based on a true story.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Prince played basketball.
He played basketball. He actually I had a scrimmage against Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan too. He did.
What?
It's crazy, right? Another layer of an artist.
Right, literally. Jeez.
For real. And this will lead to my next question. Mm-hmm. How important is it to a musician that they show duality and transparency?
I think it's very important. I think that it helps level us too, because we go from different extremes of emotions. And people be like, "What's up with you?" You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find other places where you can release those emotions, so you don't get looked at like the crazy.
I always think not only that is also so people know what you're going through.
Yeah, definitely.
Because as musicians, and when you get where you want to be, you have millions of followers, and you tweet one day, "Oh, I'm depressed." Like, "Oh, Eddie, why are you depressed?" It might be just being dramatic. You might be being dramatic. You like, Like, oh man, my favorite restaurant shut down. Over here. You just tweeted on the press. You got a million fans.
Chick-fil-A gave me a bony chicken strip, and I'm like, I don't like Chick-fil-A right now. Everybody gonna start boycotting Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's gonna retweet you. I'm so sorry, sir. You know,
free Chick-fil-A. I might do that. I might do that.
Give you an idea. You can make a whole album about that. Just to get free Chick-fil-A for life.
Definitely.
And since we're talking about Chick-fil-A and sponsorship, this is my next question. What brands do you want to get sponsored by? You know, and make a little money.
Of course, Nike.
Okay.
I like the whole shoe brand. I want to toss a couple of ideas with them. Take me and my homie Ty Fancy up there and get some lit shoes, I'm sure.
You can make Nikes based off this outfit.
I'm telling you, man. I'm underestimating the value of this outfit right now. Yeah. Nike, of course. I'm trying to think of someone that's fashion-wise, someone that we could probably grow with fashion-wise.
Thinking something new, something old.
Something to be honest with you, I want to work with a lot of black-owned businesses. You know what I'm saying, and create there, because I mean, of course, you're gonna always have your Gucci. You're gonna always have your.
No, I see. You want to grow.
Yeah, I'm gonna build with someone. You know?
Okay, I can name a couple of local brands. See if you know them or not.
Okay.
No sponsor.
I know no sponsor.
My manager actually is the owner of No Sponsor.
Oh wow.
Chase, yes.
Cool.
And Aaron, who works with him, is his brother is Patty's Dope.
Oh wow.
That's a fun fact.
Wow. That's cool.
What about Eat?
Eat, cool guy.
XOA.
Never heard of XOA.
They're dope. They work with a bunch of award shows, Maya, and a couple of artists.
Oh wow.
So yeah, definitely tell you.
Definitely not the.
What about Campaign Way? My boy Malik, Upper Malik.
I've never heard of Campaign Way.
He just got with Shoe City.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if he's still in a relationship with J. Cole. Mm-hmm. That girl J. Cole, but might be.
Interesting.
You know.
Man, I've been so much into trying to get this music done. I've been in a cave.
No, I get it. Like that creative cave.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta look up these couple brands, because I think that's dope. You want to build a brand.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like how you're building your music, you want people to grow with you.
Definitely.
What about artists though? Do you feel the same way?
This is my year of collaborations. Like, I have a couple of these singing. I'm gonna keep it a secret until
Please do.
the time comes out. But I have so many collabs on this EP.
Okay.
Collabs on this EP, so.
No, I get it. I get it.
Gonna be a treat. Yeah.
Can you give me a hint to a name though?
Okay, there's one person you may or may not know. His name is KD Michaels. It's a rapper.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he's doing his thing in the DMV period altogether. I performed at one of his shows out Waldorf, and I'll be performing for another one out here in
So you already flew out the country to
Right.
Okay.
So I went out to West Wakanda.
Okay.
Definitely. But Reg will be there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so yeah.
Definitely gotta check
he's
that
definitely
out.
on the rise. KB is definitely pushing on up. Yeah.
Okay. What about artists in the industry right now? The industry. Like, who you always wanted to work with? Dead or alive? Let's do dead or alive. And why?
Of course, I feel like every artist wants to work with Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not even an artist.
Literally, like that guy is just energy, just a lot of energy going on, a lot of creative energy on top of that. Q Money, he's cool. I like his new song "Me."
You and Q Money?
Yeah,
that'll be interesting.
We'll probably make a vicious song together.
That'll be interesting.
I'm telling you, that'll definitely be interesting. Q Money, of course, Shock Lizzy. People from this area.
The connection, okay.
Yeah,
that'll be unique too.
Definitely.
I mean, him, Brett Fayez, and Gold Link made magical.
Yeah.
Let me name a couple artists I think you would work well with. J. Cole.
Definitely.
Just because every time he gets a singer.
Fun fact, bro.
Yeah.
Me and J. Cole share the same birthday. January 28th.
Well, I just spoke something.
Definitely spoke something into the universe, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
That would be like a Miguel. Since you like Miguel a lot, it would be like J. Cole, Miguel.
Definitely.
I'm thinking Chris Brown too.
That's the guy, man. That's the guy.
Of course.
If I can get on track with Chris Brown, then I'm good. I'm set for the rest of my career. Of course, Pharrell's a musical genius.
I can tell you're influencing him a little bit too.
Yeah, Missy Elliott, Timberland. Like they're all in the same category, just like musical geniuses, you know. I would love to work with them. Definitely.
Now let me name some upcoming names. Ari Lennox, the local girl.
She's too much fire for me.
What you
I don't know if I can handle her.
How do you go? She got a little
she's
Erica
amazing.
She got a little Erica.
She may be too amazing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeesh.
Why you say that?
You know what's funny? My guitarist actually played for her at her show at down there in Silver Spring. What's that spot called?
Fillmore?
Fillmore, the Fillmore. They played this Fillmore together. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. So I'm just hoping that he rubs some of that off on me, because
I know.
Ari Lennox is hot, man.
Get some call. Let me get Ari on the project.
Let me in. Right, definitely.
Hold on. Let me name some more names, Sade.
Oh, of course. Sade, man. That's another one that's probably too amazing for you.
Too amazing.
Yeah.
Man, you can work with anybody.
Yeah,
put your mind to it.
Definitely.
What about Masego?
Masego, man, that guy is a beast.
I seen him live too.
You know, it's that one track he have on YouTube. I play every time I get in the car, on repeat too. It's like a good 6 minute, 7 minute track, but I just keep listening to it over and over. Another musical genius on the rise.
Hey, by far, this man can play like any instrument.
Man, I'm sitting back watching him create the beat. I'm just like, what?
Yeah. You know, that's the beauty of artistry.
Yeah.
There, you're like what you said earlier, you're not confined in the box.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like you make your own box.
Definitely.
And then people have to confine to you.
Definitely.
I mean, before we wrap this up, that's what I want to tell you. Make people confine to you instead of, oh, you're got to be like somebody, have somebody. Because any legend, any trendsetter, they made sure people knew who they were. But what's your final thoughts on that before we wrap this up?
I tell my kids all the time that I teach at school, the best person that you can be is yourself. You know what I'm saying? That authenticity, that honesty. The best person you can be yourself. And plus, I'm an Aquarius. We already beat to our own drums anyway, you know. So
I get it.
Yeah, me following the crowd is just not. Yeah, way past that. Way past that.
Yeah, that's dope. This has been a fire interview.
Definitely.
Eddie the artist, Eddie the translucifer, Eddie the everything, Eddie the Aquarius.
Right,
definitely. Another episode of Living Good Living Talks, and we're out.
Driving on the west side, cruising on the lane night, trying to get my mind right. Every time you see me, it seems like it's new to me. I can't breathe. I was gonna come get you, was gonna be the nigga to treat you right. I could've stuck with you, and I seen the bigger picture.